Hi, welcome to the boardshop.co.uk surfboard review. Today we're looking at a lovely surfboard. What pretty colours. It is the Max Stewart PUKAS collab, the Wombi Fish under his Eye Symmetry brand. Max Stewart's a shaper from Sydney who's got a very keen eye for detail and quality. He's been shaping in Europe when he's coming over to the Basque country for the last couple of years, and they finally got their act together to do a little mini range. The Wombi Fish model is going to be the most popular, I think. It's a very, very usable small wave performance type fish in an interesting construction. So, spin around the board first. As you'd expect from this kind of small wave performer, nice bit of volume running all the way up to the nose, shallow entry rocker, lots of volume where you need it to make sure it paddles and catches waves relatively easily. Foam all the way around into the tail, pulled in a little bit as you get into the tail, a nice medium swallow, and you can, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little hip just here, just where the fins pivot to help you release into turns and to get the board transitioning rail to rail more quickly, which is what you need in a small wave board to make the most of conditions. On the bottom, there's a very subtle quadruple concave across here, which you won't see, because I can barely see it, and then it goes from a double into a single and spiral V out the tail. The usual kind of setup for generating lift and therefore speed for both paddling and when you're actually up and riding. The key to this board is that it generates speed, which is what you need in those smaller weakened conditions. The other differentiating factor, is a good word, is the construction. It's a PE construction. That means it's PU foam with an epoxy finish. Max is especially focused on this because he wanted to give durability and longevity to his boards over and above standard PU stuff, but to still have that kind of PU pop and feel to surfing it. So what the the epoxy finish actually does, the glass and what have you, is it stops the board yellowing, it is tougher, it makes the board slightly lighter, although it's still got a bit of weight to it, which is kind of what you need to make the most of small or weaker or windier conditions. But it's all about that finish, the durability, the longevity, and it's an interesting construction. Not many people do it because it's hard and it's difficult to execute really well, but he's executed it perfectly. And with his trademark carbon strip, the board looks fantastic and actually surfs really, really nicely. It's not like a CI, the retro fish or the Firewire Seaside. It's a more traditional type fish which does pretty much exactly what you would expect it to do and does it really, really well. Wave range, you know, kind of thigh to chest. You could probably surf it in shoulder head high waves, but with that bowed template you start to struggle a bit getting it rail to rail and maintaining the speed. So the first in his series of PUKAS collabs from Max Stewart under the Eye Symmetry brand, it's the Wombi Fish. Only comes as a quad. Been riding it with the large PUKAS fin, the signature fin, and then pretty much any old standard medium quad rear will do. But it's good, it's fun, it generates a lot of speed, goes rail to rail and makes the most of those poor conditions. I've been riding it with an FCS Freedom leash in yellow because it's super important that you coordinate the colours with the board. He's gone to all this trouble to put this nice colour on it, so you should make the effort too. As always, available to custom on the website. You can buy it on 0% finance, trade in old boards against it, you know the story, it's all the usual stuff. Until next time, thanks for watching.